Hi everyone, it's Lauren from LowieLLC.com, and today I want to share with you some thoughts I've been having about why being motivated by money as a business owner is a little backwards. Today, this conversation is directed towards people who have already started to consider beginning their own business or have began the journey of owning their own business and are out there in the communities and are witnessing other successful entrepreneurs and learning from them and aspiring to be them. This conversation is for you because I've been seeing a lot of content being put out there online incentivizing people like you who are just starting their business and beginning to launch it. And I see content that's trying to incentivize you through the motivation of money. And I just want to bring some things to light and put some things in front of you and bring them to your attention so that maybe you can make up your own opinion about what to be motivated by as a business owner while you're getting started. So I think it's great to fix your money mentality. I think that's a super important step in being a business owner. I believe that you can manifest and that you deserve everything you desire and you can have it if you want it. I know that for a fact. I believe that if you want to attract the money and wealth into your life through the law of attraction, I know it works. I've experienced it and practiced it myself. But that's the second step. It's not the motivation for doing what you're doing. It's not why you wake up every single day and do this work. It's not why you come to the computer every day and try and work with these clients and make their lives better. Money isn't making you do that. So money isn't really your motivation. Happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction with your life, that is what's motivating you. That is what's keeping you getting up every single day and helping the people who need your gift. And money is not only a byproduct of that happy and fulfilled life, but it's also a way to invest further in it. And that's what this talk is going to be about today. So I'm a business owner, right? I'm a brand voice coach and I help clients create a thriving, beautiful brand and presence online to resonate with their ideal clients. I'm not motivated by money as a business owner. I don't do the work that I do for money. I do the work that I do to help people. And of course, I do make money doing what I do, and I don't feel bad about the money I make. I mean, I'm proud of it. I'm happy I make it because I'm able to have an independent life and support my lifestyle and live more freely. But that was the point. That's why I started a freedom-based business, was to support myself and support my lifestyle and my happiness. But I started this business knowing what my happiness was. And that's the difference. That's why I think happiness is the motivation. So there's plenty of money to go around. There's plenty to be made. I just really see it as a non-issue when it comes to what's motivating you to be a business owner. And I see so many people who feel like they don't have enough or feel like they should be making more and are being motivated by gimmicks about making this much money in this many days, and that's what success looks like. What I really want to do is prove to you that success is whatever you want it to be. You get to define what success looks like for you, for yourself. If success is having lots of money and taking trips and living a luxurious lifestyle, then go for it. Don't let anybody tell you that that's wrong or selfish or unattainable or impossible. You set the standards for yourself and you deserve everything you desire and you can go out and get it. But if success to you looks like having a more modest lifestyle and having more time with your friends and families and having nurturing, loving relationships with people and comfort and love, then that's what you should be seeking. Not the fancy car, not the bank account with however many figures in it. You shouldn't be looking out at what everyone else is defining as success or what everyone else is telling you you should want. And that's my point. Don't use others' definitions of success as your meter or as your gauge for how successful you are. So when people are motivated by making a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time, it's very easy for them to feel frustrated. They aren't getting the numbers that they want. Numbers are arbitrary. They don't mean anything in terms of your success. That's not what you should be basing your success on. These arbitrary numbers, these likes, these comments, these dollar signs, they're an illusion. They're not real. But if you begin to gauge and base your success on happy clients and helping people and how that makes you feel, then you do have success. You should really just be doing what makes you happy. That's the bottom line. And it's the opposite of what we've been told our whole lives. We've always been told to go to school and get good grades and get a job and climb up the ladder and make lots of money and bring it home and have a happy family. But the goal is really to beat that system, because those things aren't what make us happy, and we have been proven that. That's what's actually making us depressed and stressed and alienating ourselves from other people and having lonely, miserable lives. So the goal is to get out of that system, remove yourself from it. And it's a system that's been put in place by a higher agency, and we've been indoctrinated into it for years and years. So we believe it. We've been made to believe that that's how we gauge our happiness and our success, and that they're just somehow intertwined with how much money we make and how hard we work and how hard other people are seeing us work, right? That's a big one. The impression that other people get on how hard we're working and how busy we are, that proves that we're successful. It has nothing to do with how happy we are, how healthy we are, how many loving relationships we have. Nobody cares about that. They want to know how much money you make and how hard you work to get it. That is BS. That is a story you've been fed over and over again until you truly believe it. And I'm here to just bring it to your attention and invite you to try and escape it. If you can take what makes you happy and what you love to do and turn it into a profitable business and make money doing what you love and living life on your own terms, that is the new American dream. And it's not a gimmick. It's a real thing that we can all do. It's a peer-to-peer system. We're helping each other, right? It's not like a top-down system. We all need each other. We all have something that someone else needs, and vice versa. And at the end of the day, the truth is, we don't need much. We need time, which is our most valuable resource, and it's swindled away with the lifestyle that most of us are living these days. We need time together, good food, music, sunshine. Those are some of the things I need and my family needs, and we have plenty of it, much more than we need. Money is great for cushion, and money is great for making you feel comfortable, but it's kind of an illusion. If you don't first concern yourself with being happy and feeling fulfilled, money won't fix that later. Money tricks you into thinking everything is okay because you can just pay your way out of any bad situation. But if you don't have a good support system and you don't have a good sense of self and you don't feel fulfilled by the work you do day in and day out, that's my currency. Being happy, being all around happy with my life. I see a lot of incentivizing online lately that is targeting people's pain points that are directly related to how much money they are or they're not making. And as much as I believe that it's important to know that you deserve everything you desire and that you should be compensated for what you believe you're worth, there's a lot of work to be done before that. Like knowing what you're worth and being comfortable with that. And being comfortable if and when people eventually don't agree with what you value yourself as. Because that's going to happen. And if you don't do this work up front, you're probably going to get knocked on your ass when that happens. So when you decide what you're worth, it'll come to you. If you honestly, genuinely, confidently believe in what you're doing and you set a value behind it, it'll come to you. You'll manifest it. You can learn how to do that work. It'll happen. So it's a good message to tell people that they deserve everything they desire. And I believe that's very, very true. But I don't think it's fair to tell people that money is what they desire. And yes, I get that money can get you everything you desire. You can buy things with money, buy the things you want. But there are a lot of things you can't buy with money. And you need to figure out a lot of other things besides your money mentality before you can start using the money you make wisely. So yes, go out there and get what you desire. Work on your money mentality, but don't start and stop there. There's more work to be done. You also need to make sure that you're a happy person, that you're nourishing the relationships around you, that you're being authentic to yourself and buying things that you actually want with the money that you're suddenly making. I mean, you're seeing all these people online buying fancy clothes and taking lavish trips and spending $30 on a green juice. And they're buying things that aren't necessarily on your brand. They're not your brand of happiness. And I would guess that you've been finding yourself either wanting to or actually buying these things because they're making you feel like you need them. Like that's what you're supposed to do. You start this business and you fix your money mentality and you start making all this money and then you buy these things and that's what success is. No. First, figure out what your brand of happy is. Figure out what brings you joy, what makes you happy. Then you can nourish that and thrive with the money that you're making. Then you can invest in your brand of happy. But if you start the process by first figuring out your money mentality and learning how to make money and bring it in, and then you don't really know what you want to do and buy with that money that you're making, that's backwards. And that's my whole point. That's backwards. Money should not be the motivation and it should not be the first step. So first, figure out what makes you happy. Figure out why you want all this money in the first place. Where is that rooted? What makes you want more money? What's making you seek out more money? Why do you feel like you don't have enough yet? And you might not, and that's okay. It's okay to feel like you want more money, to feel like you deserve more money. But why? Know your why. Know why you want it. Then figure out what you'd buy with all that money. What would bring you more happiness that you can't buy right now with the money you already have? Then go out and make money. Then you'll feel good about the money you make. And when you feel good, you make more money because that's just how this thing works. The better you feel, the better you're able to serve the people who need you, the more people you can help, the more money you make. You'll feel happy and proud and accomplished because you're making money to buy things you genuinely know will better your life and make you happy and make you feel fulfilled. That's the point of making money. That's the point of working this hard. It's living on your own terms. So my message to you is to stop looking online to see what success looks like, for what happiness is, for what you should be buying and purchasing. Look inside and figure out what makes you happy. What's your own personal brand of happiness? And then go out and invest in it because that right there is the only thing that matters.